This is your weight heel. This is left to right weight distribution on the bottom. So you're 57% on your left foot right there. And heel to toe, you got 54% on your left toe, 56% on your right toe. So you have a little more weight towards your toes at address there.
Okay, but that's okay.
This is, yep. I would prefer it to be a little more evenly distributed. You know, 50-50 would be better, but it's not that big a deal. This is measuring center of pressure, which is not center of mass. It's how hard you push against the ground. Anyway, let's see what you do with your golf swing. Now you hit that well, you hit it straight. I'm going to draw this. This cone-shaped area is pretty much where your hands and club head and the shaft of the golf club should be. That's a good takeaway. It's a nice position at the top. Now we've talked before, you do dip your head a little bit and you don't take very big of a backswing. Obviously that's because you've got some limitations, maybe flexibility wise, I don't know.
Now my head should be,
you see how your head's
right?
dipping? So
yeah, shouldn't it be more up?
Yeah, well that's because you tilt your shoulders, you don't rotate them enough. They turn on too vertical of a plane. And it also might have to do with your hips. I don't know yet, but before we get into too much analysis, let's just see what happens here. Let me watch it.
Okay.
That's a good takeaway. That's a nice position. That's not a nice position. What's wrong with the downswing there?
Coming over the top.
Yeah, you're steep. So what we want to do is I'm going to teach you how to go from steep to shallow. So here's the plane of your backswing. When the left arm's parallel to the ground, you're at 64. When you come down, we want to be at 60 or 58. Well, you're not. You're over the. You're steeper coming down than you are going back. So what you need to do is do a drill where you take it back steep and you drop it under. Your right palm's going to work under. Your right elbow's going to work under. Right. So I'm going to show you what's called steep to shallow drill, and you're going to work on that. You're going to take an alignment rod. Let's say that red line's an alignment rod. Stick it in the ground. Stand about 4 feet in front of it. Practice going back above the circle, above the alignment rod, where these circles are. And then coming downward, I want you to come down to the inside. So you're going to practice looping it. So who does that? That's right. So, but most of the guys actually do it, even though his is more pronounced. So as an example,
yeah, there's another guy I noticed.
Yeah, Ryan Moore. Yeah, Ryan Moore.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is Adam Scott. So here's the angle of his backswing. Okay, when the left arm's parallel to the ground, it's around, I don't know, 69. But when he comes down, it's going to be shallow. See, so now it's, instead of being 69, now he's probably at 60 or whatever that number is. But you get my meaning. So he's changing the angle, he's getting it shallow. So that's what we have to do with your game, because you can't be hit it. You won't hit the ball as far as you're capable of hitting it with the swing you have right now. All right, so I'm going to show you how to do that, basically what that looks like and all that good stuff. I was going to try to find somebody, but I don't have it off the top of my head. So yeah, I mean, it would be really good. I have Ryan Moore in here. It would be really good to sort of get in front of a mirror and go back, keeping the handle close to your right thigh. Go ahead, grip it. Here, steep, and then as you come down, you're going to shallow it out. Yeah, so that's what you're going to practice.